So I'll do a quick recap of the linear differential equation that we had done. Linear differential equation that we had done. Okay. As we all know, a linear differential equation, the structure or the framework of a linear differential equation, where let's say I'm treating y as the dependent variable and x as the independent variable. However, I can also write a linear differential equation with x as the dependent variable and y as the independent variable. So basically it looks like this. Plus P2 okay, dot till Pny equal to Q. And we all know that P1, P2, etc. till Pn as well as Q, here are functions of x. They may be constant as well. They are functions of x. They may be constant as well, right? So this is a linear differential equation of order n with y as the dependent variable and x as the independent variable, right? You can also have something like this. Dot till let's say p and x equal to q. Here p1, p2, p3, etc. till pn including q are functions of y. Are functions of y or constants. Of course, constants can be functions of any variable. Now we are limiting ourselves, or we had limited ourselves only to first order linear differential equation. So we only talked about first order LDE. Okay. Under first order LDE, we saw these two forms, dy by dx plus py is equal to q, right? The method to solve this was we had used something which we call as the integrating factor. Integrating factor is e to the power integral of p dx. Please note, no constant of integration must be written while you are finding the integrating factor. And then your general solution was y into integrating factor is equal to integral of q into the integrating factor. Okay. And the second type was, so this was of the first type. And the second type was where we had done a linear differential equation with x as the dependent variable and y as an independent variable. Here you had something like this. Okay, let me just also mention p and q are functions of x here. Are functions of x here. They can be constants. And here p and q are functions of y. P and q are functions of y. Basically, it is following the above structure only, but now the degree, the order has been reduced to 1. Okay. For such kind of linear differential equation, the integrating factor is e to the power integral of p dy. Sorry for writing dx, dy. Okay. And your final general solution that we get from here is x into the integrating factor is equal to integral of integral of q into the integrating factor with respect to y, and of course put one constant of integration after you are done with the process. So this is what we had learned in our just before the last class. Today we are going to talk about reducible to linear differential equation. So I'm going to begin the class with reducible to linear differential equation.
Sir, could you wait for a minute?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you properly.
Sir, could you wait for a minute?
Wait for a minute. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, let me know once you're done. So today our primary goal would be to talk about four things. One, reducible to linear differential equation with special focus on Bernoulli's form. Second, we'll talk about exact differential equations, reducible to exact differential equations, which is also called solving of differential equation by inspection. We'll be also talking about higher degree, but first order, higher degree first order differential equation. Okay, four forms are there under that. And finally, we will close this topic with application of differential equation. There are a lot of applications, but we'll take few of them, which is basically covering your concepts from physics and of course coordinate geometry problems. All right, so we'll now talk
Thank
about,
you, sir.
yeah, sure. Reducible to linear differential equation. Reducible to linear differential equation. Many a times you'll be given a differential equation whose look and feel would be something like this. F dash y dy by dx plus, you can say, fy into p equal to q. Okay. Now, in such cases, what do? We normally substitute dy, we normally substitute fy as u. Okay. So as a result, what happens? You differentiate both sides with respect to x. So f dash y into dy by dx starts behaving as du by dx. Okay. So this entire differential equation gets converted to du by dx plus pu equal to q. Right? Now it has become a case of a linear differential equation, and we can follow our usual approach to solve this. Okay. Here the dependent variable is u, independent variable is still x. Okay. P and q here are functions of x. So let me write it over here. P and q here are functions of x. P and q are functions of x. Okay. It depends on the question. Okay. So I'm just taking an example of this nature. You could have the other way around also. You could have, y as your independent variable, and some function you could have where you are choosing f of x as a u. Okay. So those kind of small changes may be there in this type. So I'm not mentioning that over here. Meanwhile, let us take some questions to understand how to tackle with these kind of situations. Let's take a simple question over here. Dy by dx is equal to e to the power x minus y times e to the power x minus e to the power y. Okay, how do we solve this question? So let me just do it because this is the first question. Now what I'll do here is I'll send this e to the power y on the other side, or you can say I'm multiplying with e to the power y throughout. Okay, so this becomes e to the power y dy by dx. Now this into this will be e to the power 2x, correct? And this into this will be e to the power x into e to the power y, which I'm sending to the other side, something like this. Okay. Now this term I will take it as a u. So e to the power y dy by dx will become du by dx. So this whole term here will behave like du by dx. So du by dx plus this is u is equal to e to the power 2x, right? Now this is behaving like your p of your linear differential equation. This is behaving like your q of the linear differential equation, correct? Now we can use our normal methodology to solve it. Integrating factor here would become integral of e to the power integral of e to the power x dx, which is e to the power x. Okay. Do not write any constant of integration. I am reminding you again. So your solution would look like this: u into e to the power x is equal to integral of q times the integrating factor. Okay. Now integrating this again requires your integration skills. What I would take over here is e to the power x as your t. So e to the power x dx will become a dt. Correct. So I will borrow a e to the power x from here. So it will become, correct me if I'm wrong, t e to the power t dt. Correct. We all know how to integrate this by parts. So it will be t e to the power t minus e to the power t plus c. And on the left hand side, you will have u e to the power x. Now please replace your u and t back. So your final answer would look like this: e to the power y, e to the power x is equal to t is e to the power x. E to the power t will be e to the power x minus e to the power x plus a c. If you want, you can divide throughout with e to the power x. So you can say this is e to the power x minus 1 plus c e to the power minus e to the power x. Okay, so this will become your final general solution for this differential equation. Is this okay? Any questions here? Any concerns here? Do let me know. Again, good afternoon to everybody who has joined in. Some of you are late. Yeah, do you want me to drag the screen anywhere? Do let me know. Okay. So one special case under reducible to LDE is what we call as the Bernoulli's equation. So we'll go to that form also. Bernoulli's differential equation. So Bernoulli's differential equation is basically a special type under reducible to linear differential equation. This normally looks like this. The look and feel of Bernoulli's differential equation is this. Of course, there could be small fine tunings over here. Something of this nature. Okay. Where P and Q are some functions of X. Where P and Q here are functions of X. P and Q are functions of X. Okay. No, there's a family of Bernoullis. The one who was there in your fluid mechanics is Daniel Bernoulli. So there's a Daniel Bernoulli, there's a Jacob Bernoulli, there's a Johann Bernoulli. All those Bernoulli family are there.
Oh, okay, sir.
So in this case, what do? Is we take 1 by y to the power n minus 1 as a u. See, this is not different from the previous case, right? It is just a small, you can say version of the previous case. So if you take this as u, let us differentiate both sides with respect to x. So if you differentiate this with respect to x, you'll get 1 minus n y by n dy by dx is equal to du by dx. Okay. So you can say 1 by y to the power n dy by dx can be written as 1 by 1 minus n du by dx. So this whole thing you can replace it with 1 by 1 minus n du by dx. This will become pu equal to q. Correct? Okay. So multiply throughout with 1 minus n. So du by dx plus p 1 minus n u is equal to q 1 minus n. Okay. Now remember, 1 minus n is like a constant. So this is still a function of x. Okay, this is still a function of x. Okay, so they are still some function of x. You can call them as p dash if you want, and q dash, and this is du by dx. So this is clearly again an LDE. This is a case of an LDE, and you can apply your regular method to solve this, find the integrating factor, and proceed with this. Okay, let us have a small question on this as well. Let me take it on the next page. Anybody who is copying this, please do so. Done? Okay. Let's take an example of this. In fact, let me take this as a question more than an example so that I can see whether you are able to apply the concept that we have learned just now. Let's say we want to solve this differential equation dy by dx plus y by x is equal to y cube. Now you would be thinking everything was fine till you saw this y cube, because okay, people will think okay, dy by dx, this will behave as a p, but this cannot behave as a q because q and p both have to be function of x, right? So there it becomes different from the form that we had learned for a linear differential equation. Okay, so how would you proceed with this question? Very good, Siddharth. Just proceed and see whether you are able to reach a conclusion. I'm giving you around 1.5 minutes to try it out. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll first divide by y cube, as Siddhartha rightly pointed out. So when you do that, this is what is left. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll take 1 by y square as u. Okay. So we'll take 1 by y square as u. Right. So if you differentiate both sides with respect to x, you'll get minus 2 by y cube dy by dx is equal to du by dx. In other words, 1 by y cube dy by dx is equal to minus half du by dx. Correct? Okay. So put it over here. So when you put it over here, you get minus half du by dx plus u by x equal to 1. Okay. Now multiply with a minus 2 throughout. So du by dx, okay, this will become minus 2u by x is equal to minus 2. Now it is fine to take this as your p and take this as your q. Okay, remember constant terms can be always be taken as functions of any variable. Okay, so now you can proceed with your normal method. So your integrating factor over here would be what? Integrating factor will be e to the power integral of minus 2 by x dx, which is e to the power minus 2 ln x, which is actually 1 by x square. Okay, so your general solution would be u times integrating factor equal to minus 2 times integrating factor dx. So this will become u by x square is equal to 2 by x plus c. Put your u back. U was 1 by y square, so it will be 1 by x square y square is equal to 2 by x plus c. This will become your general solution. Is that fine? Any questions, any concerns? Do let me know. Since this is an important type, we'll take few more questions on this type. So this is an important type of reducible to linear differential equation form, the Bernoulli's form. So we'll take few more questions on this. Anything that you would like to copy from here, please do so. I think the moment you reach this step, you should be able to manage on your own because it's a case of a simple linear differential equation. Okay. Good enough? Okay. So here comes the next question for you. Solve this differential equation x minus 1 dy by dx plus y is equal to x minus 1 y to the power 1/3 y to the power 1/3. Just let me know on the chat box once you're done with it. Okay, the first reaction that you would have is let's divide by x minus 1. Okay, so that's fine. So when you do that, you end up seeing this. Okay. Now here is a point where you will feel that, okay, I have been able to get a p which is a function of x, but q here is not a pure function of x. It has components of y into this. That means it is not right now in the linear differential equation form. Okay. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to divide by y to the power 1/3 throughout. Right? So I'm sure you would have done the same set of steps. So when you do that, you get y to the power minus 1/3 dy by dx, and you'll get 1 by x minus 1 y to the power 2/3 is equal to x. Done, Aditya? Very good. Okay. Now what is the next step that you'll have in your mind? Let us take this guy as a u, isn't it? So you'll say let y to the power 2 by 3 be u. Correct? So let us differentiate with respect to x both sides. So 2/3 y to the power minus 1/3 dy by dx is equal to du by dx. In other words, y to the power minus 1 by 3 dy by dx is equal to 3 by 2 du by dx. Okay. So let us put it over here. So what will this get converted to? This will get converted to 3 by 2 du by dx plus 1 by x minus 1 into, okay, yeah, okay. First, let me do it here like this, okay? And this will be x. Now multiply with 2 by 3 throughout. Multiply with 2 by 3 throughout. So this will go off. You will have 2 by 3 over here. You will have 2 by 3 over here. Now you can safely claim this guy to be your P and claim this guy to be the Q. Correct? Okay. So I'm assuming here that your X is greater than 1. Okay. So du by sorry, integrating factor here would be e to the power integral 2 by 3 times 1 by x minus 1 integral, which is actually e to the power 2 by 3 ln of x minus 1. Correct? So this will give you x minus 1 to the power of 2 by 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. So your final solution will be u into the integrating factor. Let me just separate this out, else you'll mix this. Okay, is equal to 2 by 3 x into x minus 1 to the power of 2 by 3 dx. Right? How do you integrate this? Not a difficult thing to do. Take your x minus 1 as, let's say, t cube. So your dx will become 3t square dt. So let us fix it over here. The left hand side, it is as it was. X would become t cube minus 1. Sorry, t cube plus 1. My bad. Okay. This would become t cube to the power of 2 by 3, which is t square. Dx would become 3t square dt. Yeah. So this 3 and this 3 will go off. So 2 times t to the power 7 and t to the power 4 integral. Okay. So I'm writing down the result finally. U was y to the power 2 by 3. Here t to the power 8 by 8. Now what is t? T was x minus 1 to the power of 1/3. So this will give me x minus 1 to the power of 8 by 3 if I'm not wrong. Divided by 8. This will give me t to the power 5 by 5. So that is actually x minus 1 to the power 5 by 3 divided by 5 plus a c. This is going to be your final answer. Okay, makes sense. Any questions, any concerns? Do let me know. So Aditya, you got the same answer or a different answer?
A little bit in the last step I went wrong, sir.
Yo, Rama Krishna. Okay, should we go for another one?
Yes, sir.
Hope you all have copied this. No need to copy everything. The moment you reach a linear differential equation, the moment you reach this step, you know what to do next. You know how to handle this on your own. So don't rely on too much of copying. As if the same question is going to come for your JEE exam. It is not going to happen. It is just for your understanding of the concept. Let's do this question. Dy by dx plus x times x plus y is equal to x cube x plus y whole cube minus 1. This is a mix of you can say it has got good features of reducible as well as Bernoulli. Of course, Bernoulli is also a form of reducible. But before Bernoulli, it requires a bit of substitution. Just make a good observation over here. You will get the clues. Okay, since you have to cover a lot of ground today, I'll also start solving it with you. So the first thing that I would do over here is replace your x plus y with another variable. Let us call it as t. So 1 plus dy by dx will become dt by dx. So dy by dx will become dt by dx minus 1. Okay, so replace it over here. So dt by, let me write it in white. So dt by dx minus 1, this will be x times t. Okay, and on this side I'll get x cube t cube minus 1. So minus 1 from here and minus 1 from here will get cancelled out with each other. So what we see is dt by dx plus xt is equal to x cube t cube. Correct? Now everything was fine here. We had a function of x. Okay, we should have ideally a function of x over here also, but unfortunately there is a mixture of x and t function over here. So the next obvious step is to make it a pure function of x. You would divide by t cube throughout, isn't it? So this will lead to 1 by t cube dt by dx plus x by t square is equal to x cube. Now it has got converted to a Bernoulli's form. This is a Bernoulli's differential equation. Correct? So now once it is Bernoulli form, you know what to do next. Take 1 by t square as another variable. Correct? So let us take 1 by t square as a z probably. Right? So minus 2 by t cube dt by dx will become dz by dx. Okay? In other words, not minus, 1 by t cube dt by dx will become minus half dz by dx. So this whole guy can be replaced with minus half dz by dx. 1 by t square could be replaced with a z. So then it will take a form of a linear differential equation. Any questions so far? Yes, Aditya, absolutely. You could have divided it by 1 x plus y the whole cube also, and then ultimately you would have substituted it with t. So sooner or later you had to substitute it. Am I right? All right. So once you make that replacement, so this equation will become minus half dz by dx. This will become xz, and this is x cube. Multiply with a minus 2 throughout. Multiply with a minus 2 throughout. So if you multiply with a minus 2, this will become minus 2x, and this will become a minus 2. Is that fine? Any questions here? All right. So this is a case of a linear differential equation, and we know how to proceed with this. So your integrating factor here would be e to the power integral minus 2x dx. That is nothing but e to the power minus x square. Okay. So your general solution will look like this: z into e to the power minus x square integral of minus 2x cube e to the power minus x square dx. Correct? Yes. So here what I'll do is I'll take minus x square as a p. So minus 2x dx will become a dp. Right? So this is going to give me z e to the power minus x square. Now remember, minus 2x dx from here, if you extract, that will become a dp for you. leaving you with an x square. X square was actually minus p. So it will become something of this nature. Am I right? This is something that you can deal with integration by parts. So it will be p e to the power p minus e to the power p plus a c z e to the power minus x square. Replace your assumed variables with your functions of x and y, whatever you have used. So what was z for me? What was z? Z was 1 by t square and t was x plus y. So it will become 1 by x plus y whole square e to the power minus x square minus, in fact, you can write it as e to the power p 1 minus p plus c. And what was p, by the way? What was p? P was
Minus x square.
negative x square. Yes. So let me replace that. So this will become plus minus x square. Okay. If you want, you may divide throughout with e to the power minus x square and write this result also like this. That all depends upon the option provided to you in your option list. So according to the options, you have to make these fine tunings in your final result. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So this was a case where you had to first use substitution to convert it to Bernoulli, and then after that okay, and after that you can use your linear differential equation for that. So we'll take one more example of it and then we'll move on because we have a lot of grounds to cover today. I want this class to be the last class for differential equation. Hopefully we are able to meet our target. Let's do this. Dx by dy is equal to xy cube plus x to the power 2 y to the power 7.
Sir, the same Bernoulli equation we can write it in terms of dx by dy also.
Absolutely, absolutely, Aditya. Very, very well recognized. This is actually a Bernoulli where you have written it in form of x being the dependent variable and y being the independent variable. So as I discussed with you, that there could be small changes in the type. So be prepared for that. So this is one of those cases. So there are some people who are joining in very late. Let me tell you, if you join this late, it is going to not help you out. It's better to drop off and watch the recording because you can't understand things from the middle of a session. Okay. So in this case, when you make an observation over here, you realize that there is a function of y over here. So if you separate out, let's say I write it like this. Okay. So this behaves like a function of y, which is your p term. Right. So ideally there should have been a q term over here or a q expression over here, which should also be a function of y. But unfortunately, there is a x square also present. Right. So in order to remove that x square, I have to divide by x square. So I think most of you would have at least done till this step. Correct? Okay. Now, from here, what do? We take minus 1 by x as your another variable. Let's call that as a u. Okay. So let us differentiate both sides with respect to, let's differentiate both sides with respect to y. So 1 by x square dx by dy is equal to du by dy. So this whole term over here will, oh, I'm so sorry, I wrote dx. So this whole term over here will start behaving as du by dy, right? So this entire expression will convert to du by dy. Minus 1 by x is your u, so it's y cube into u, and this is nothing but a LDE. This is a case of an LDE, okay? So your integrating factor over here would be e to the power integral y cube dy, which is e to the power y to the power 4 by 4. So your final result here would be u times e to the power y to the power 4 by 4 equal to e to the power y to the power 4 by 4 into y to the power 7 dy. Okay. Now, in order to solve this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take y to the power 4 by 4 as a t. So let y to the power 4 by 4 be a t. Okay. So in other words, you will have y cube dy is equal to dt. So I'm going to break this up as y4 and y cube. Okay. So that this can be clubbed under dt. So e to the power t, this is going to be 4t, this is going to be dt. Correct? So again, this is a integration by part scenario. So it is e to the power t into t minus e to the power t plus c. On the left hand side, you had, let me just segregate this out. Yeah, on the left hand side, you had u into e to the power y to the power 4 by 4. I'm just copying it as it is. Okay. Put your t back. Put the t back. So put your u back also. U was minus 1 by x. Okay. So this will be e to the power y to the power 4 by 4 into y to the power 4 by 4 minus e to the power y to the power 4 by 4. Okay, so this 4 you can introduce inside. So this will eat away this 4 and there will be a factor of 4 over here. Plus a c. Plus a c.
So that 4 won't be there, no, sir.
Where, sir?
So because y cube dy is dt.
No, but y to the power 4
Oh,
will
yes,
have
yes.
4
Oh,
dt.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If you want, you may divide throughout with e to the power y to the power 4 by 4. So that will leave you with y to the power 4 minus 1 plus c e to the power minus y to the power 4 by 4. Again, that depends upon what kind of options are sitting for the question. Okay. So with this, we'll stop the linear differential equation, of course, reducible to linear differential equation, and the Bernoulli form, which was a type of a reducible to linear differential equation.